Hello everybody, welcome back, and in this video I will show you how to solve system of equations by elimination. In my other video of this two-part series about solving system of equations, I have another video about solving with substitution, so if you don't know how to do that, you can go check that out. But in my opinion, elimination is a much better method of solving for x and y in a system of equations. So without further ado, let's get started, and we'll start with one example problem. Alright, so we have another simple system of equations again, but instead of substituting, this time we're going to cancel some terms by adding these guys together. But we got to manipulate some equations first. And what we're going to do is multiply this first one by 2 if we want to cancel the x's, or we can multiply this one by -4 if we want to cancel the y's. But in this case, since x's seem easier to cancel out, we'll just cancel the x's. So we'll multiply this whole thing by 2. So this equation becomes 2x plus 2y equals 20. While meanwhile, this equation stays the same because we're trying to cancel the x's. And we can then add these together. And we see that the x's cancel out conveniently because we manipulated the equations when we add these. And this becomes 6y equals 25. And we get a fraction, and y ends up being 25/6. And we can plug that in, but you get the method for doing that. You just plug this in, and then you solve for x as usual. And let's do another problem that's a little bit more complicated. Alright, in this one, it's a little bit weird because we can't find anything to multiply by to get these to cancel out. So we have to multiply both of them and manipulate both of them. And in this case, again, we see that x is perfect because they're smaller numbers and it's going to be easier. So what we're going to do is multiply one of them by -2, so we'll get becomes -6x. Meanwhile, we multiply the other one by 3, so this becomes a 6x, and these will cancel out when we add them. So we will get this, and when we add these together, the two 6x's cancel out again, and then this becomes 7y equals -26. And then again another fraction, and when we divide, we end up getting -26/7. And then again we plug it in, and then we solve for x. So by now you can pretty much understand how to solve system of equations by elimination. But there are also other cases that sometimes make it harder for you to solve and sometimes are very confusing, which I'm just going to explain. Alright, so in this case, we're just going to solve like usual using our elimination method, and we'll multiply this by -2 to get rid of the x's. 2, just 2. And we'll get 2x plus 2y equals 2. And then the other one is -2x minus, whoops, let me just fix this. -2. And then when we add these equations, we see that everything crosses out and we're left with 0 equals 0. And this is pretty confusing because we don't know what to do. And what it turns out is that this means that we have infinitely many solutions, which we can just simplify and write as IMS. And that is our solution. So after you've seen infinitely many solutions, can we have no solutions? And the answer to that is yes. Let's say we change this to -5. And we did that. And then we did our normal thing, multiply by 2, and then we'll get this thingy. And then when we add, these only these things cross out, and we're left with 0 equals -3, which isn't true. Since that isn't true, then therefore there is no solution, and you can't solve anymore. So those are the two special cases, and in most cases, the problems that you'll have, those problems will have solutions, but make sure to watch out for no solutions, as those also appear quite common, same as many solutions or IMS. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and remember to like and subscribe. Also, I have another video on substitution, and I have another video on solving system of equations using formulas, which is really cool, and you should go check that out. Thanks for watching.